But Bunty was just about to rob this car and drive off in it, but we caught him. It's actually Rob's nice truck. You can tell it's Rob's. Look at that, and you got matching ones either side.
Yeah, you're on the wall of shame over here.
Have you noticed any difference in performance from your van since you put these two on then?
It's a lot noisier.
Cut. There you go. Got a surprise for you today, viewers. That's Rob's own digger, and he was doing some drainage work. He discovered a bit of archaeology, and he's actually got to go back and do more drainage work today. And in the spoil, on a small little spot, he found a beautiful Roman fibula, a Roman coin, and a Charles I massive half crown. And Rob's covered his phone number up in case the dog tag police he's got a phone number on this. He's put a sticker over it in case those people who were checking the dog tag the other day phone him up. It's going to be very interesting. It'll be my first time detecting with a digger as well. There you go, the main operator, Mr. Thompson. I have actually drove those diggers, but the last time I drove one was about 30 odd years ago, and I only had 2 days on it and I got it stuck. He said that I've got no chance today. I would like a little go of it just to go down memory lane, but we're hoping that this patch is really productive, even though it's a small patch, so I might not bother. I'm excited, Rob.
Oh, yeah?
It's my first time digging with a digger.
Don't mind.
This is why I'm excited though, viewers. Look at that for a Roman brooch. Let's have a look at the bottom bit. It's all there. The pin and everything was there, just the spring was all corroded, wasn't it, Rob?
Yeah.
So it was complete, absolutely complete.
The pin was still in the catch plate, but
yeah,
as you can see, there's no clean fracture there. It just came away when I was gently washing it. Shame.
So, like I say, this little patch of ground's only a small patch of ground where he had to put a ditch through. This and a beautiful massive hammer had come out. So that's why we're excited, viewers.
Thank you.
Anyone who's not excited is Bunty, but he will be when I've got one flabbery roll from yesterday with me, you and Bunty. They're nice, mate. You need to have half of it.
Taste of that,
yeah. All right. So me and Rob are now Charles I half crown brothers. These are about the biggest hammers you can get, and this come out of this small bit of spoil as well.
Well, out of the ditch.
The general area, the ditch and that.
20 metres away.
So, yes, and a few Romans. So, Rob, this is the beauty of having one of these trucks. He's just drove down stuff like this behind us. And we're just over there in a little bit of where the crop failed, did you say, Rob?
Yeah.
So we're actually on the crop field today, but on a failed bit. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Tracking right through the crop there. Me and Bunty will have to see if we can follow him in this track. Just over the way there is the spot where he's got to do a bit more groundwork and where he found those beautiful objects. So Rob's marking some spots in the field. He's marked some there as well, and he's got to investigate and pick up on this drainage ditch, and I think he's got to tap into it at some point for the farmer. Right, Rob's just took out a little scrape, and he's got his Manticore 15-inch coil. He can go over it, but I'll have first investigation with my little Dale. Rob was slightly off. He's just checked his Watt-free words. He's actually supposed to be digging there, but I'm checking the spoil, and I've got the first target. This is out the spoil. It's a cheeky, scratchy little 65. So could be anything, could be half decent this, you know, we'll see anyway. It's really exciting this, because he did see archaeology down there the other day when he was doing his genuine bona fide ditch work, not just digging holes. Unfortunately that one's turned out to be a little stud, possibly a hobnail off a Roman centurion's boot, that possibly something like that. But it's exciting. It's exciting checking out these spoil heaps. I've tweaked my settings on this dais as well. Frequency is my old faithful. But reactivity I've knocked down to 1. I usually do about 2.5 on that. And basically, I knocked the disc right off. I usually run at about -3.4. Sensitivity 96. That'll help me punch through some of this a bit.
It's come out of black fill again, hasn't it?
Yeah, so you can see, I hope you can see the 3/4 up to by the handle of the spade is the depth. I got a scratchy signal here, and I said, I'm not sure, Rob, it's just about got enough about it to check, but it might be a nail. Well, it isn't. It's a lovely little Roman bronze. It appears to have a fair bit of detail on it.
Well, I would say it's just below the plough, well, towards the bottom, so maybe it's not been disturbed much.
Yeah. The red on that spade, what would you guesstimate that depth at?
Just looked across, Steve. You're about here, aren't you? So.
Yeah. You got a couple of inches in the ground.
14, 15 inches.
Yeah. Cool.
Just on that black stuff, just beginning to see it now.
Well, I changed my settings on my machine. You're on the right spot. Oh, watch out, bud. So this is the start of it, viewers. Classic, one of the common Roman bronze types. I can't remember what it denotes now, that pattern on the other side, but there's the nice emperor there. He's all there. That'll clean up really nicely, and then a bit of wax on it. Awesome, absolutely awesome. Rob's just stopped for a minute. He's got the Equinox 800 with the 15-inch coil. I'll give all this a quick check. There's a possible signal there I want him to check. But straight away, just in the topsoil that I've been over with that deeper coil, he's got a target there. I'll give you an update anyway. I just said to Rob a minute ago, go and get your 15-inch before we just say it's all done with my 9-inch. He's just got, this is what he's just found.
Just see the rim there, look.
Yeah, it could be a ring or a coin. It's a ring or a coin, probably a coin.
Or a button.
Nah, be a Roman, that mate. Could even be a denarii.
Yeah, Roman.
Oh, Roman all day.
Yeah.
Right, viewers, we'll give that a wash.
On a 5 on the Knox, just shows you a big one like that as well.
5 on the Knox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's ass, I think, isn't it?
I'll give it a wash, viewers. That one that I've scraped out and not dug yet, Rob seems to think it's got enough to check it, but he's just found another target here, and while he's digging that one out, I'll show you his first Roman from the spoil heap. It is about the size of a denarii, but Rob don't seem to think it'll clean up into one. There's a bit on that side. Hard to tell in this light, but there you go. Lovely, plenty of detail on that side. And right next to her, I got the other one. Rob's in the trench now. So
just how deep this one is.
I've had
slowly. Charcoal there as well, look, Steve.
Yeah, down into the charcoal.
Just there on the tip of the trowel.
Yeah, see it there. Hang on. Yeah.
So still just in the top of the what's been disturbed by the plough, I think.
Just yeah, that's it. It's right on this side.
Still a fair way to go to it, mate.
We'll have another scrape, so we should be on this Roman coin level. next time we have a pass with the digger, we
There's a
should...
green eel up.
Hang on a minute.
It's probably only going to be a bottom.
Oh, stop right there. Don't. Oh my God.
Blink time.
Even if it's Victorian, it's exciting.
It's still got
It might not be a
stone in the top.
Could be ancient, that, mate.
Yeah, gentle wash time.
Right, that's going to get washed now, but...
Aye.
Wow, that could be Roman bling, mate.
Yeah, I think we might have to close it down, Steve.
Yeah, we might do, mate. The sun just hit this coin that Rob found a minute ago, and it's got loads of detail on that side. You can just see it there. Right, we're going to give this brooch a careful wash. Right, viewers, I was going to wash this to see if it was modern bling or Roman bling. Sorry about the wind, but it's Roman bling. We haven't washed it yet, but I can tell I've dug enough ancient Roman and Saxon brooches. Look at that. We'll wash it up now. This is a beautiful Roman brooch with a beautiful big black stone, and you can tell by the reverse it's Roman. What was you saying about a plan coming together?
It's nice when it happens, isn't it?
Day of days already. And I've missed the coin, I've missed the brooch. I don't know why. I've tweaked my settings, but
I'll go and get the tape measure.
I've only got the 9-inch coil. Don't know. And I have been minding Bunty. What other excuses can I use? I've got to put up with you. I actually.
What's that fucking brooch?
Who was the man who told you to go and get your fucking machine out?
Yeah.
I said go and check all this now, Rob. And this is the result. I'll show you this brooch in a minute. Glad you got your toothbrush, mate.
Yeah, so am I. I came prepared because
Sort
of hoping we'd find something, but
well, that's
beautiful. Look at the size of the garnet in that.
Oh, is it red?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Just see, it's so big that it looks black almost.
Yeah, and I'm colourblind. Oh, that's one of the best Roman brooches I've seen, even with the damage, mate. You know, it's up there, isn't it?
Yeah. Isn't your everyday, is it?
No. I haven't seen that my 9-inch coil on the dais missed that stunning brooch and that. Although I'm not certainly hardly use this, and I take a while to get used to new machines. Sid put some general settings in it when I seen him, so I'll be checking more in depth with the legend from now on today. Right, so
that's nothing special.
I've come back.
I thought it might be a bit of a minim.
I've come back and Rob's dug a big hole. Might be a minim, he says. I think it probably is, mate. Probably either a very warm minim or a piece of a slightly bigger coin.
God knows what this is, mate.
Well, you got a signal there, have you?
Yeah, check it with yours with a smaller coil.
Right, so that's the surface stuff, that light stuff. We just have to go down again, but it was in the sidewall. Rob doesn't think this is much.
Oh, it is. It's another Roman.
Might be a coin, this though, I think.
Worn out.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a knackered Roman coin. I'll give it a wipe, viewers. We're going to assume that's what's left of a Roman coin. Some of them do rot out a bit in the ground. I'm not even going to attempt to clean that. Looks very fragile. Right, Rob had a signal where I'm pointing there. I've just switched the legend on, which I don't know what I'm doing. The legend was...
Fucking hell, Steve.
Oh, it's another brooch. The legend was half indicating on this, but the legend's actually picked up a nice sweet sounding signal here, so we'll check that in a minute. But Rob seems to think this one might actually be a brooch again.
Yeah, I can can just see the remains of the pin.
Oh yeah.
There's the catch plate coming out now, look.
Yeah, another brooch. Oh.
Oh, enamelled.
Beautiful. We'll get some water on that. Oh my days, look how that's cleaned up. Absolutely beautiful red and possibly green. I'm colourblind. Another stunning brooch. That's 3 brooches out of this spot with the one I showed you at the start of the video that Rob got the other day. And we've got a signal that my legend has picked up about 10 inches away from where he's just dug this brooch. Absolute stunner again.
Feature, have we?
You're looking for some sort of drainage feature. We ain't found it.
An old ditch that I've
the only good thing about not finding this ditch is we're finding other stuff, mate.
Yeah, it's fun looking.
Now you can check that signal that I just got with my legend.
I'm sure I wasn't picking it up with the Equinox.
Right. Rob's filling in that trench. I don't know whether we'll be doing any more trench work today, because he hasn't got carte blanche just to dig holes anywhere he wants. He was actually looking for a ditch feature, and I don't think we found it. Well, we'll see what happens. It's only at +1, so if we're not playing in ditches for the rest of this video, hopefully we'll be doing some detecting somewhere. I'll try and talk him into opening another ditch, because he still needs to find that ditch. So open another trench, possibly, see what happens. He's good on this digger. It's only took him about 3 minutes to get this ditch that he just dug almost flat. He knows what he's doing, Rob. Good man. Happy days. He's going in for another scrape next to the one we've just been on. Shaping up to be a nice little cut, that. It's about 18 inches down. That's about as deep as he's going. He's not trying to get down onto any of the archaeology. He's literally doing a job. He's trying to chase this ditch that he was working on the other day. He needs to do some other adjustments on the drainage. Well, that's looking good. If you watch your time, team. We are in the trench again.
I think it's just that piece of lead, is it?
Is it?
If it is lead. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of lead.
Yeah.
Still, got to investigate all signals in these trenches. As Rob was going with the digger, he noticed this and he thought it was pottery. I've come in and had a look. I've scraped it there. Look. This is actually the imprint of pottery. So we had to go looking in the spoil, and we found it. That must have been sat there, and you got another little tiny bit
piece
of something.
That is really coarse. It's very soft. I've got a feeling that they're both Iron Age.
Cool, mate.
So
we're stopping on this area now. If we've got down to something Iron Age, he's going to flag that up with the flow.
As you can see, you can see the plough level here.
Yeah.
So I've only just gone 2 inches and cleaned the top off.
Yeah. We haven't gone.
That's it. So
yeah.
I don't know how deep that one's going to go.
You could, if you're being really pedantic, you could say the archaeology starts there. So we've gone about 1 inch into it and we've stopped. Okay, but we are going to track on a little bit, see if we can find some of them Roman coins back that way. But we're not going into the archaeology.
Lovely.
Right, Rob got a signal on this side in the spoil. I checked it with my dais. It was coming in at 4 on the Knox and 24 on the dais. Bunty doesn't know that he's on the edge of that hole. Well, it is sloped. 24 on the dais, 4 on the Knox. Probably a little coin. Oh yeah, look at that first white. You can see 2 Roman figures there. Nice little Roman bronze, Rob.
Yeah, 3rd, 4th century with the 2.
Oh, it's one of them with the spiky radius on, mate.
Yeah.
Nice.
A late one then.
Nice, mate. That goes in the flows box, mate.
Yeah, get in there.
We've got to keep her up to date with everything. Rob's got something else in the clod here now. Oh yeah, you see the edge of a coin just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, another little bronze probably.
Another one. Go. It isn't that little.
No, it's not. It's nice.
Oh.
I think it's fairly complete, mate.
Yeah, another.
Oh,
yeah, it's very fragile.
The edges are fragile.
But yeah, very similar to the others, commemorative type, I think. That probably is barbarous, being as it's
barbarous
so
radiate.
poor quality.
For anybody who doesn't know, a barbarous radiate means they were made by the local tribes of Britain. Some of these Roman coins were made by the local Britain tribes in the style of the Roman leaders. Well done, Rob.
Thank you. Roman coin, Roman grot.
Rob's just got another piece of a rotted out Roman coin. Well done, Rob.
Yeah, thanks.
Rob's a bit perplexed now. He did actually eventually find the ditch he was looking for that he dug the other day. But also the finds seem to have dried up on the levels he was reaching down to, so he's just pulling out to one side of all that, see if he can pick up any more finds again. And while he's doing that, I'm just having to go up and down here. I found 3 of these and a piece of lead, rotted out shotties. I'm wondering if Rob's dug these and not bothered picking them up, because that's all I'm finding on this. So we're sitting in the trench. I've been getting a bit tailing off a bit, my excitement. Rob was
found nothing for an hour or 2.
Yeah, and I said to Rob, "You just dug this out, Rob. I'll let you switch your beast of a Nox on." And he's like, "No, I've switched it off." I said, "Well, you can switch it back on." I've just had a signal here with Medeus. What do you think it is, Rob?
Oh,
horse and rider brooch.
Yeah, Roman
enamelled horse and rider brooch, Rob thinks. Well, you better get your toothbrush on it. Where is it?
Just move it. Don't want to wet the beast. Oh.
We don't know. We don't know what it is.
It was the right shape, I thought, but
it could be anything.
Certainly enamelled.
It's enamelled, and it's in the Roman layer. It's deep, and it was in the dark bit. Oh, definitely a brooch. Look, you can see where the pin was.
Suspense.
Ding, ding, ding. We know it's a brooch. We know it's enamelled. I'll hold it while you get a bit of water on it. And oh yeah, I think they are horses, aren't they? Look at that there.
Yeah, it's not a horse and... Oh, it could be horse's head. There's the rider.
And that's the rider on the back.
Yeah.
So it might not... Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. That's a full horse, that. All the blue is the body.
Beautiful.
The horse's head is still there. Oh.
Lucky, lucky you.
Three little diggers sitting in a hole, one called Bunty and one's got it all. One's been driving the digger. Been a good day up to now, hasn't it, Rob?
It does just come alive again, yeah.
So although we've had about an hour and a half of finding nothing, that makes up for it. Horse and rider brooch.
3 brooches.
Today, and yeah, your stunning one.
Yeah, that one from the last week. Bloody hell, yeah. 4 brooches just in this little bit.
4 brooches. Let me stop this camera and I'll show you the area where just the 4 brooches and the Roman coins. Stop fussing, Bunt. So where Rob is there, we dug that today where we got the brooches and the coins here in front of me. That trench there that hasn't been backfilled didn't produce. But basically just this small area, 4 stunning brooches once you're getting about 12 inches down, and some coins. Where are the denarii, mate?
Sorry?
Where are the denarii?
A little bit further uphill.
Oh, we'll get them another day. There you go, Rob's just finished flattening it out. We're going to feed Buster now and go and have a quick pint, and then I got to drive home. Little terror. I've had to put his food up against the tyre because he just knocked it over. I'll just show them some of that pottery, Rob, while you're getting the metallic finds out. Floor or possibly roof tile. This is all Roman. We think it's all Roman.
Yeah, not sure what that is. Might be
part of a vessel or something. Yeah. That's quite thin, a bit like Samian.
Yeah.
Hasn't got a glaze on it. This one is the bottom of a big vessel. You can see where it kicks out there. So yeah, you think this might be older? That might be what, Iron Age or something?
I think so, yeah.
Anybody who knows the pottery though, chip in on the comments.
Thin for Iron Age.
Yeah. And here is where's your stunning silver brooch?
I'll get that one out, mate. Well, tinned.
Tinned, yeah, tinned it is. There's today's 3 brooches, and Rob was there digging the ditch the other day, like I showed you at the start of this video, and that come up, and that led us to today's brooches.
Yeah, possibly a seal box lid.
That might be a seal box lid. It does look old. Absolute joy to be doing this Roman roundup. Just can't stop looking at them. I've just been taking some pictures. So yeah, like we were saying about the different bits of pottery and tile, this is that was the first Roman find today. I got the first Roman find and the last.
Yeah.
So Rob got the bits of coins today. So Rob got that beautiful enamelled disc brooch today. That's a perler. Now it's dried out, and this, you don't see these hardly dug at all. Hardly ever. All the brooches in these sort of conditions. And then the horse and rider apparently is rare as rock and horse teeth, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a rare brooch.
I found one, but that was near a shrine site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's my coin, and I'm leaving all, you know, my brooch today and my little Roman, even though it's nice, leaving them with Rob. This is all going to be shown to the local finds liaison.
Recorded.
Opportunist, what are they called? Officer, opportunist, FLO.
Yes.
But yeah, that's why he's picked all this up as well.
Yeah.
Because it could turn out to be a little Roman site of whatnot. Not going to say what, but yeah.
After what we found today, I think it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Right. Well.
More than a likelihood.
We're going to go and have a pint and a steak or a pie or something to celebrate, Rob.
Yes, mate.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, please, viewers. Love you all. From me, Bunty and Rob. Right, cheers, Rob.
Cheers, Steve.
Cheers, viewers. We're going to have a nice meal in a minute, but the only problem...
Like and subscribe.
The only problem is I've been using my phone a lot lately. I've got no cash on me and I pay for everything with my phone. So if Rob has to buy my meal, I will send it you back tonight when I get in, mate. I'll get a charge on my phone And make sure to like, subscribe and comment and buy us a pint. Being serenaded.